Food insecurity in Kentucky is at an all-time high. We're seeing a lot of low-income families as well as seniors really struggle with, keeping their bellies full.
You can't solve food access just through food distribution. It is never going to solve the larger systemic issues that are barriers to access to fresh, healthy food.
How do you grow if you don't own the land? If there aren't projects like this where we are opening community spaces to individuals to grow their own food, we're just going to continue to perpetuate the same problems, which is both urban and rural food deserts.
Whole City's mission is to improve individual and community health, and we do that by collaborative partnerships in the community. The types of programs that we fund are mobile markets, SNAP incentive programs, urban farms, community gardens, and nutrition education.
We realize that team members are active community participants, and if we ask them to let us know who's leading impactful work in their community, our world would get much bigger, and so the Community First Grant was created.
I nominated Seedleaf for the Community First Grant. For the last 4 years, the Lexington store has been partnering with Seedleaf regularly in the gardens.
When I first met Catherine, she wanted us to come in and do a few programs for their community. I said, we have a need for you all to come over and help us out in our community spaces. Their team members started coming and helping in Seedleaf community garden spaces. And let me say, they were a godsend because they come as a pack. Those folks come out and you just give them loppers or a shovel and they will get the mulch spread out and they will get the honeysuckle clipped back and they'll do the task that is so hard for staff to kind of carry on their own.
While Lexington Whole Foods Market team members regularly volunteer with Seedleaf, Whole Cities has been honored to support Seedleaf's work, like their Market Garden program, with unrestricted grant funding.
The Market Gardener program at Seedleaf is a program meant to help bring small producers and small growers into the market. So this is corn, yep, and then this is all eggplant throughout here. See on these plants, So many people think that the food system is completely out of their hands and that it's out of their control. It's not that they're incapable, it's not that they can't do it, but they just need a little help figuring out how to get started. And so Seedleaf has sort of acted like the mouthpiece of smaller growers, allowing people to come into markets that they might have had some difficulty getting into otherwise. They have done everything from allowing us to grow on this piece of land to supporting our needs throughout the entire experience, whether that's troubleshooting crops that are out here or connecting to different vendors.
We go to the farmers market about every weekend with our family, and we just go there to help those small vendors that are there, Seedleaf being one of them. Seeing farming coming back around to like the new generation is, pretty inspiring to see that something that was kind of lost for a minute or could very easily be lost, have a new energy and come back to life with, the younger generations.
We believe in shifting the power dynamic in philanthropy. We know that it's not always done in a way that is respectful to communities, where communities get to offer its insight and vast knowledge.
So people often think about affordability and proximity when they think about healthy food access. Can I get to a store and can I afford the food that's at the store? While these are common barriers, they tell a really incomplete story of someone's ability to access healthy food in their daily life. So safety, race, social cohesion, quality of produce, home infrastructure, and more. There's so many different barriers that can impact somebody's ability to access healthy food. So do I have a safe way to get to a store? Is the produce high quality at the grocery store that is in my neighborhood? Do I have a working stove at home? These are all questions that many Americans and Canadians are faced with in their daily lives. Whole Cities partners really understand the interconnectedness and complexity of these barriers, and they create solutions that are right for their community.
When fresh, nutritious food is available to areas where it hasn't been in the past, the positive change just spreads, like test scores are better, violent crime goes down. So when you see those things start to go in, you start to see the entire community improve and benefit from what starts from a seed.
And there's like this growing sense that we're all entitled to this, that we all have a role in this, that heck, I can come here and work and I can help make decisions and I can help decide what gets planted.
For me, it has been very liberating to go from being a small backyard gardener to having the support in the community to growing food at scale. It signified that this is a system that can happen and that there is a place for everybody to be participating in the food system at any level that they should want to.
I feel like my purpose in life is to make a great impact on people every day. I want to improve people's lives, and for us, that connection that our team members make with each other, the connection that our team members make with the community, the connection that we feel to the earth when we are out helping to garden really makes a difference for our team members.
We believe that fresh, healthy food is a human right. When we talk about the health of our country, it is disproportionately impacted by food access challenges, and those communities are typically Black and brown communities. And if you want a healthier society, that access needs to be available to everyone.
This is my home, like this is my backyard. Lexington as a whole has a family feel. And when there's any segment of our community that's not doing as well as others, you know, it feels like a personal responsibility.
When you step up and make the extra effort, it is not taking away from your ability to do other things. You do it because it's the right thing to do, you do it because it makes a difference, and you do it because it makes connection.